This is Varg och Björn by the band Murg. It was released in 2015 through Nordvis, and Murg is from Bergslagen, Sweden. It's a two-piece and they play black metal inspired by the 19th scene. And Varg och Björn is their debut. It's very good, lots of cool riffs and blasting. Some parts Darkthrone, some parts earlier Mortal and Satyricon. Very, very good stuff. It's 8 tracks, it's 38 minutes long, and my favorite tracks are Nejderna brinner, Grannen är din fiende, Farsoternas afton, and the title track. And my version is the 2019 repress. It's a single jacket, and it comes with a A3 poster and an insert. And the record is on white vinyl, and they have not released any lyrics, but you can kind of hear what they sing. It's all in Swedish, and Nordvis still has copies left. Here's a snippet. Next up we have Gudatall by Murg. It was released 2016 also through Nordvis, and Gudatall is Murg's sophomore release, and compared to Varg och Björn there are not any big differences, but this has less fast parts, and at first it was a little disappointing, but after listening to it about 30 times or more, I think it's absolutely on par with Varg och Björn. This has 8 tracks as on the debut. It's 44 minutes long, so it's slightly longer. And my favorite tracks are Djupt ner, där frosten inte biter, Den sista i brödraskapet, Mästarens resa i mörkret, Vargens ständiga klagan, and Midnattsmässan. And I got a test pressing. Nordvis sold them in February, and I thought, why not? It's just plain black vinyl with white labels. And I think Nordvis still has copies left of the actual record, the original record. Here's a snippet. This is Strävan by Murg. It was released in April this year through Nordvis once again, and Strävan is the band's third and latest full-length that completes this trilogy. This is also very good, not that different from Gudatall. If I had to rank them, I would go Varg och Björn, Gudatall, and last Strävan. But it's close, all three are highly recommended. Varg och Björn is more of an instant hit, but the other two are growers. And it's 8 tracks as per usual. It's 40 minutes long. And my favorite tracks are Strävan, Berget, Korpen, and Stjärnan. And it's a gatefold. There are no inserts or lyrics or anything. The record is on standard black vinyl, and Nordvis still has copies left. Here's a snippet. This is the Deceptis by Avslut. It was released in 2018 through Osmose, and Avslut is from Stockholm, and they were formed in 2016, and they released their debut EP called Vanskap the same year, and Deceptis is their full-length debut, and it sounds a lot like Dark Funeral but with lyrics in Swedish. It's also more diverse than Dark Funeral. And this one contains 9 tracks. It's 43 minutes long, and my favorite tracks are Pestilens, Förlorad, Legion and Terra Mater. It's housed in a single jacket, and the record is on standard black vinyl. You get printed inner sleeve with lyrics. All lyrics are in Swedish, and Osmose still has copies left of this. And I saw the band live a couple of weeks ago, and they were very good, highly recommended. Here's a snippet. This is Förslavad krigsmakt. It's a split between Avslut and Nordjävel, and this I picked this one up at the show I was at, and it was released May 21st, 2019. Actually, the show was at the day after it was released. It was released through Osmose, and the Nordjävel is a black metal band from Norway with 2 full-length under its belt, and I have not heard any of these. And this split contains 3 tracks from each band, and it's 27 minutes long. And I think all 3 of Avslut's tracks are good, and 2 of 3 tracks from Nordjävel are very good too. It's on clear tape, and you get lyrics on the insert. And Osmose still has copies left. Here's a snippet. This is Mysteries of Left Path by Downcross. It was released February this year through Saturn Sector Rex. And the band is from Minsk, the capital of Belarus. It's a 2-piece, and they play black metal. And Mysteries of Left Path is their debut full length. It contains 8 tracks. It's 39 minutes long, and it sounds like they were either highly influenced by Migwa, or that they tap from the same vein of 90s black metal, when they sound a lot of like Migwa, as on the opener, where illusions sink in accusal fire. It's very good, but the second track, Banning the Energies of Creation, it's not as good, but overall it's a good album, and it's a CD. You get some lyrics on the insert. The CD looks like this, and Saturn Sector Rex still has copies, and you can order through their Bandcamp. They are based in Belarus, but they send their stuff through Lithuania, making it more likely that it will arrive if you live outside of Belarus. Here's a snippet. This is Offertoire by Synopfer. It was released in December 2014 by Those Opposed Records and Les Acteurs de Léon Productions. And this is a solo project from Ardaro, most famous as the previous drummer of Peste Noire. He started this band back in 2001, and this is his sophomore release. And it's hyper melodic black metal. There are drum fills everywhere, highly entertaining stuff. There are maybe not that big of a difference between individual tracks, but anyhow, it's 7 tracks, including a acoustic interlude in the middle. It's 48 minutes long, and the songs kind of blend into each other, and there are no really standout tracks except maybe for the last track, Messe de Mort. And my version is the 2015 cassette from Les Acteurs de l'Ombre Productions. It's also available on CD and vinyl, and it's on transparent tape, and you get lyric insert, and the lyrics are all in French. And I don't remember where I got my tape from, but those Opposed records still has copies left of the CD on their Bandcamp. Here's This is Hic regnant Bourboni Manet, or something like that. This is also Synopfer. It was released May this year through Deborah Morty Productions, and this is Synopfer's third full length. And compared to Offertoire, this is more of the same, but this time there are more actual riffs rather than just tremolo picking and licks. But there are a lot of that too. A good riff is a good riff, and therefore I think this is even better than Offertoire. And it contains 7 tracks, and it's 52 minutes long. And the tracks are a little more different from each other on this record, but not leaps and bounds. My favorites are Ye vivront l'hymen and the 10-minute closer L'oreille de mes ancêtres, or something. And it's a gatefold. You have lyrics on the inside. Everything is in French. And it's 2 records on black standard vinyl. But the D side is printed. Nice. And Deborah Morty still has copies left, and they have an American distro now, I believe. So you can pick your copy up. Here's a snippet. That was it for this video. Bye.